Hello everyone! Hello! Seth's right here with some more Star Wars The Old Republic. We're a little late today because Tsilyi was having bugs occur in Torghast in World of Warcraft. So tell us about those bugs.
The bug was I went into a level and the screen was black except I could completely black except I could see my UI and the health bars of the enemies, but I couldn't figure out where they were.
That's not great, but as I was saying to Tsilyi before, a bug here or there is to be expected. They'll fix it. At
Yeah,
least
it
something
was
like
only one
that.
four out of five, and it just happened to be the last one.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so as far as Warcraft goes, that's fine, but we are playing Star Wars, and we are on the planet Voss, if you remember. Now, I was here specifically looking for the voice of the Emperor. Um, I don't know why Sully's here, and we'll find out when I play that class.
I know why.
Sure.
I forgot though.
Now, we are following the voice into the Dark Heartlands, or whatever they called that area. But
Oh,
we needed to get a pendant of bone by beating the shit out of all of these people's enemies.
controlled by Court.
Court! Yeah, I've been playing some Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity recently. I kind of jump between it and the original Hyrule Warriors because I'm trying to I'm trying to unlock all the costumes in the original one too. 'Cause I want to see them.
Mm.
But I've been playing Age of Calamity and I really like it. I just unlocked Urbosa, the Girdle Lady. And right now she's probably my favorite character to play because you can charge up electricity and then every time you use your strong attacks you can tap the X button as she's doing it and she'll just repeatedly electrocute things based upon her charge meter. Pretty sweet.
Of what I played from the like what do they call it, like preview of Calamity 2, of the Calamity one. It was fun to do, like, get the images for Impa. That was fun, but I didn't really understand how I was doing it, and it seemed a little like buggy.
Perhaps it was in the demo. I never played the demo, but the
What? Dare you?
I tend to not play. Why is my map opening and then like completely closing? My computer's doing this thing where it's double pressing again. I might have to get a new keyboard. It mostly happens with my question mark and like everything along the bottom row. Really. Anyway, so if you see my map flashing like that, I promise it's not on purpose. It's just being really stupid. Anyway, I don't really play demos because I always forget to uninstall them.
I played the
Or
demo because I wanted to see if it was a game I wanted to get.
yeah.
But
Well,
I was like,
generally
I like it
speaking,
a lot, but it's not like my thing.
I know beforehand if I'm gonna get it. So
Gormak Warmaster
How
is
dare
dead.
you.
I've come to collect the pendant of bone.
The three will know of your assistance. My talisman is yours.
I am most thankful.
It is the Voss way. Farewell.
You now possess the blessing of oneness and the pendant of bone. I have guided you. Now I request your help. I need to live in your skin, seize control of you. You will be unchanged and not feel a thing.
What are you going to do?
You cannot know, but I will pay you for your service. Agree to this. I only require your body for a few moments.
don't trust him.
Sorry, that's beyond what I'm willing to do.
Then I am no longer your guide. The blessing shows the door to the Dark Heart Chamber. The pendant unlocks it. to access the Dark Heart, see Merbek Gen in the Nightmare Lands. He is one of your kind.
That's right, we're heading to the Nightmare Lands.
Oh,
Or the Shadowland.
the Shadow Zone.
Anyway, when it comes to demos, if I have a pretty good track record of forgetting they exist and then taking up space and me being like, the fuck's
Just
taking up all
delete
the space?
After
And
you
then,
figure out what it is, just delete it.
yeah, I know, but
Oh. Oh man, just to remind you, when you said Shadowlands, it reminded me of my friend Arena, when she tweeted right before Shadowlands came out. She was like, something like, please pay your respects to all your friends who have been banished to the Shadow Realm. And I was like, the trap card was too strong.
it was. Also, I was leveling in Borderlands 2 yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that, because I finally figured out what was wrong with my Borderlands game. It wasn't saving my character progression at all.
What?
When I would do the Saturday streams with people, and we got one coming up tonight. Yeah, I was always on level 5 and wherever I was when it last saved, but then it just wouldn't save my progress after that. It was really annoying. So I looked into it, and turns out my Windows firewall was blocking access to the game for some fucking reason. Even though I had selected for it to give me access, or give it access to.
But only for saving.
Only for saving, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? So I did that, and now it's saving. But I'm playing the assassin, right? And some of the stuff is really hard to do for me on that game because I'm not very good at shooters. But also, as the assassin, I'm a sniper, so going through that game as a sniper has been challenging at parts, but not super hard. But I noticed something when I used my special ability, and that's he's like, you activated my trap card.
That's funny. You should have played the one with the mech. She has a whole specialization tree that's based around missing.
I think oddly playing her. Okay. Sure.
Also, so you know how I was saying, was I saying this to you that AOC was streaming last night?
No, but
Yeah, she was streaming last night, and she streamed for a few hours, and she raised $75,000 for low-income families.
The explosion
awesome.
shook the ground.
Yeah.
The Gormak
And
surely
then
know
like
their ship will
someone was
never
saying
fly.
that like
Now was our chance to strike
AOC
a
casually
Joko.
raised
Their
75,000
leader.
plus for low-income
I've sent a
families by
strike team
playing
ahead.
video games for a
They
few
will need
hours
your
while
help.
educating current and
Joko
future young
retreated to
voters
his
on the
stronghold.
GOP's Senate's
He has
indifference
taken
to
some of our wounded with him.
pandemic economics. The kind of outreach that Dems typically spend millions in consulting fees to figure out.
exactly.
What kind of defenses does it have? How many Gormak will be guarding it?
The strongest
Also,
Gormak
here's a good
will
one
guard
for
the
you,
king with
Mearo. Are you
technology
tanking in
and
Final Fantasy
monstrosities.
XIV correctly?
My second,
Make sure to
Control
always
A,
spin
will
the
join your
boss. The
assault
faster you
inside.
do, the harder it is for the boss to hit you. That's the rotation thing MMO veterans keep talking about.
Oh no. Oh no. Apparently. Still says it's gonna talk to him?
Yeah.
Not in that conversation? Weird.
Oh, I didn't know that I canceled it. Oops. I thought you canceled it.
No, I clicked accept when I saw your little check mark, but I guess it didn't go through?
I don't know. I'll just skip it. On my way. Alright, let's go.
Alright, I gotta go beat up the Garmac King. There's also another quest over here now, so what's... A horror quest?
I don't see a quest. Yeah, it's her request, probably.
Signal fires. Attention outsiders and potential allies. Commander Fairluda seeks fearless volunteers. Boss commandos fight to reclaim these lands, but Gormak guard towers watch. They guide the Gormak warriors and commandos die. A proposal. Imperial volunteers attack the Gormak guard towers and set them alight. Commandos will see and strike the Gormak supply lines. Boss are generous. Bring fire to the Gormak, and commandos will share the spoils outside craves. SR's craved so much. Pick that up and do that.
Okay.
Oh, it's along the way. All along the watchtower, silly. Or all along the guard tower.
Watchtower.
Yeah, but the quest is for guard towers. But yeah, no, it's pretty great that that raises money like that. It'd be nice if that. Or I think with her, it's a good bet that that's what the money's actually going to be used for too, right?
Yeah.
I don't know too much about many of the politicians. States. I've heard of AOC obviously because she, she's a very Canadian American, but we also have a lot of Canadians who are very
American Canadian.
yeah. That's a good way to put it. Oh man, what was she playing?
Among Us.
That's a good game. Apparently, there's a lot of Among Us clones popping up now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of them. I'm not sure if it got shut down, but one of them was literally just Among Us. The same game, same like character models and that, but 3D.
That's so funny.
I'm like, I'm not sure this is gonna stay. So, you know.
Oh, this is a cool thing to do. The Adventure Zone is like a really, really big podcast, and they have a game, right? And they basically, for the holiday season, they just took their game off Amazon and sold it only in certain like smaller businesses.
Oh,
It's pretty sick.
that's pretty neat. Alright, so we gotta like.
I got a new board game coming. Even though no one in my apartment plays it with me, at least this one I can play alone.
That's kind of sad.
Well, I don't. The other girls aren't really interested into it, and Rosa just she doesn't have a lot of time to do it anyway.
Yeah, it's just. At least I can play it alone. Sounds really sad. Like just in context like that.
It's designed for 1 to 4 players, so I'm like, cool. And it's cool because it's like a strategic, like a strategy game, like strategy fantasy kind of thing, but also it's like designed to be played over multiple sessions.
Okay.
Yeah. It's called Gloomhaven.
Me and my friend Bill growing up, we would play Axis plays,
Oh God.
but
Do it.
we would never play it like by the rules because we had no idea how the game worked. We just make things up as we went along.
Nice.
It's because we like the little the little war pieces. Then my brother we missed one.
I don't know.
Yeah, I went right by that one. Anyway, my brother, he and his friends really like Risk, so they like getting together to play that, and I'm like, why, Risk sucks. Which is a lie, Risk is actually okay, but, when I was a kid, I was like, this game sucks.
We had Lord of the Rings Risk, and the reason I liked it is because in Lord of the Rings Risk there's a rule that's like basically every turn the ring moves from zone to zone, you know?
Yeah.
And by the time it gets to Mount Doom, that's the game ends there, and whoever has the most like territory wins or whatever. I don't really know how it works, but like when you tally points at that point, as opposed to like waiting until one person just fucking wins, which is why I hated Risk.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Adds a limit to the game, which kind of needed. And my brother had StarCraft Risk, I think.
Did you ever see the Seinfeld episode about like Risk or whatever, Risk or Access and all this? It was about one of those games. They like took the board on the train. It was really funny.
Oh, but
Because neither one of them trusted the other one with the board, so they like always had to be in its presence.
which show is this? Seinfeld?
Seinfeld, yeah.
So, I never really watched a lot of Seinfeld, but I know that apparently a huge, really popular show for New Yorkers.
Yeah, yeah.
Americans in general, but New Yorkers especially. And that's because it was filmed
Very-
in New York, right?
And it's just very New York people, especially from like the 90s.
Yeah.
It's like exactly like you know exactly what they're talking about. But it's like it's pretty relatable to anyone, I'd say. Like it's just like more popular in America.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't say no to watching it even now, but I'll get around to it. Speaking of which, I just finished watching The Arrow.
Have you been watching the Dragon Quest anime? Hello.
I have been wanting to watch the Dragon Quest anime, but
But
I also have a bad habit of waiting till shows have more episodes, like an
It
entire
has-
season for me to binge.
it's like 9 episodes or something.
Yeah. But it's enough for me to get back to. I've seen episode 1 and 2 and I really like it. There's also a game coming out for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it plays like Secret of Mana apparently.
Interesting.
Yeah, it plays like Secret of Mana and looks really good, and people are complaining about it already. I'm like, why? What is wrong with it? What do we? They're like, it looks ugly, and I'm like, it looks like a Dragon Quest game. What the hell are you complaining about?
Right?
Like when people are complaining about games, I'm like, what the hell game are you looking at? Like at Final Fantasy 16, ugh, this looks ugly, and I'm like, what?
16 is gonna be crazy. I hope it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, we always like 15, like, ugh, this game looks ugly, and I'm like, why? Like, what? If anything, FF15 was not ugly. The most recent game with the most recent bit of art that Odin Sphere, that game ended up being super fantastic.
Yeah. It looked really fun, but it's not like my type of game, but it looked really good. Like the animations and everything were really cool.
Yeah, juggling enemies was fun.
That. I'll get the guys on the right. Oh my god, this other person, I had like another stream open and I forgot about it. And they had an AOL instant messenger sound for one of their donation things and it triggered the hell out of me. I was like, what the fuck is that? No!
Just follow my orders. We'll finish off the Gormak soon enough.
The bulk of the Gormak horde are in the passages ahead. They will rush to the defense of their king. We should eliminate Jokul's potential reinforcements. Many commandos would die in the cave-in, but so would the Gormak.
Let's destroy as many of the Gormak as we can.
We will join you again when it is done.
It's like,
Here, Mearo.
what?
I have something for you.
Right.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Silly! The resub. Now, a quick sec.
My sub to you and my sub to Rosie is sticking with at the same time, but I don't sub to her anymore because she's in stream.
Sad. Is she just too busy with work and such, and
Yeah,
she's still in school, or?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, okay,
She's
so
gonna be in school for a long time.
what's she going to school for?
It's like I think it's like UX, UI, like graphic design and like HTML and stuff like that.
Okay.
So like she's gonna be in school forever. It's a bachelor's degree, so she's gonna be in school for like 9 years or something.
Okay,
So
well,
she can't take enough classes at once.
yeah. Christine went to school for animation and such, so you should like, well, you have seen it firsthand because you mentioned her, but she can draw something up really fast.
Yeah. That is true.
She sells it, and she shows me her work all the time. Like she's doing one up for Bryce right now.
Oh, for Bryce, nice.
Yeah. Which I gotta get payment. I gotta get payment to add
bad.
your artwork to her thing, or to the layout for FFD&D, which
Dude, how bad is it gonna be when she gets there's another?
well, she and Christine kind of made up, so
That's good. You know, also I was thinking, I keep thinking to mention this to her because like I showed like she has made zero, like you know how she used to hate every character that I made that was ugly.
yeah.
You're running in place for me, so I don't know where you're going. But okay, never mind. But like when I played my Tauren, like she doesn't care. She doesn't say anything mean about it at all, which is like I was pretty happy about that.
That's a pretty huge
I feel like
step for her,
I
yeah.
feel like it's good to like. I need to mention that to her because I feel like it's good to. I feel like positive reinforcement is really good. I know it works really well with me. And like I don't know that she's even thinking about it, which is good, but I think that she should be aware that like this was, she knows that something that's bothered me in the past, and like it's really nice to see that it's not happening.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree, sir. Is she and Christine mostly made up? I mean, she still got her issues. Christine still got her issues, but
Right. But like they're on better terms than they were before.
yeah, they're working through it.
That's good.
Else I forget.
Oh no.
Yeah, so as far as FFD goes, I talked to my brother. He's willing to come in and play, so I gotta help him make a character.
What's it gonna be?
I don't know yet.
Make him something that can do damage, because right now it's just Bryce.
Well, Astros, in theory, can do damage, but especially now he's got double attack.
He doesn't know that. Oh, now he does. But he never like wants to get into melee range. It's so funny.
Because I keep almost killing him.
You will never reach the stars. The mystics have seen your failure.
They see you crushed by rocks.
Gormak
You are dead
dares
now.
to speak as if he has a mystic's knowledge. This is sacrilege.
It's nothing, an idle threat.
Ha! I know what I know.
We always
Visions are
pick
a
the same
sacred
exact thing.
gift given only to mystics. They are not given to beasts like him.
Nightmares are curse. You outsiders brought curse on me.
Oh,
Death will end your curse.
Things from the Dark Heart never die. I entered the Dark Heart in search for a weapon to stop outsiders from helping Voss. Instead, I find
Dark Heart is
nightmares.
an evil place. All who go near it are driven mad. No one returns from there.
Outsiders made Dark Heart. Nightmares show me. Corruption comes from outsiders. Your fault. Your full-time corrupt outsider. Outsider! I will use the curse to destroy all of us. Corruption.
oh.
Yeah, so I got some really fun stuff planned for FFD&D. I'm really excited.
Nice. I'm excited to throw my chakram and everything. Throw it.
Why do you wait, outsider? Strike! Kill me! End curse. Free Gormak from corruption.
What do outsiders have to do with the Dark Heart?
Aw, we didn't do the
Answer
same
me.
thing.
The Dark Heart, I find, the thing that lives there. Powerful. More powerful than Gormak or Voss or outsiders. I try to fight it, but I fail. It sends the nightmares to punish me.
I'm dying of suspense. Really.
They show outsiders come here long ago. Before outsiders, no corruption. After outsiders, corruption for is Voss. Kill me, outsider! Corruption must die.
If death is what you want, you can have it.
We will report Kotalde's death and your victory to Telson Fall. You should report to your people in Voss Ka as well. Go with our gratitude.
So it looks so angry looking at. Alright. Teleport to Vaska. I'm going to turn something into at Outpost Skyline Hopper. Teleport there.
Outpost Skyline Hopper.
Outpost Sky.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, I got some fun stuff planned. Hopefully, my brother is got his character up and going by then. I'm gonna try and do that before then.
What is the date that we're gonna do? Do we have one now already?
So tentatively December 12th, although that might change if Tile can't make it.
Okay.
Because for the next going into the new world, I want everyone to be there.
Right. And that's fine. If we even have to skip December, it's okay.
Yeah, I figured that might be a case, but I'd like to get a play in if we can. Alright, so we gotta fly to Vaska. I got mail.
Me too.
Darth Servant, the end of Master Kelm. Your destruction of the Ruined City tablets was timely. My archaeologists have been charged with recovering Master Kelm's belongings. In case there are any other trifling, politically devastating discoveries they may have overlooked, I have enclosed the more interesting piece found to date. Please consider them trophies of war and give me money. Apparently they found credits.
Welcome.
Nice.
Please select an available travel route.
Alright. We're on Voss. Setting time for it.
Ugh, there was something I was gonna say and I forgot what it was.
What's it called, Roll?
No, I can't even remember what it was about.
I told Omega Theory recently that he can write one of the world stories for you guys, so I let him write Final Fantasy IV's world.
I keep forgetting you have 2 brothers. I was like, wait a minute.
I have 4 brothers.
7 brothers.
One of them you'll probably never see on stream because Tyler said he knows how to use the other net. And yeah. And the oldest is hiding in a cave somewhere.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, So,
Same.
we don't really talk to him.
One of the things I was going to say is, so with the chakra, we need to really iron out how does it work? Because I don't fully understand it. Where? Oh yeah, we have something to say.
All right, so here's what I was thinking.
The range is 30 or 60, like 60 with disadvantage. But so when I throw it, if it hits something within that range, it can bounce to something else within that original range
Right.
of 60 feet.
Yeah, up to 60 feet, but it'll bounce to something, the closest thing, starting at 10 feet away, up to 10 feet away from it.
But how far can it bounce? Anywhere within the 60 feet?
Anywhere within the 60.
So if it's more than 30 feet, does it bounce with disadvantage, or does it
Yes.
only attack? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's going to be interesting.
It's a chance for a little bit of extra
News of
damage.
your victory preceded you. The entire city is talking of it. The Voss are doubly impressed that you destroyed the ship and killed this Gormak king. The fools are entirely convinced you are the agent of their prophecy. Well done indeed.
All in a day's work?
Oh.
Samaro has already asked for an audience with you. Emissary, my associates have returned. I believe you were anxious to see them.
The Gormak ship has been destroyed. They shall not reach the stars. You are the one from the vision. The 3 have heard the report of your battle with Jokul. They are troubled. Gormak are not mystics. They have no visions. This is the new wisdom the prophecy foretold. It lies in the dark heart.
It would seem so.
The Dark Heart is an evil place deep within the Nightmare Lands. We are forbidden to go there. We do not know what it holds. You must return to us with this knowledge.
I'll search the Dark Heart for answers.
You have our gratitude.
Well done. One final move, and Voss will be ours. It won't be simple. Even the most powerful Sith have not made it far into the Dark Heart.
I'm sure there's nothing to be concerned about.
The power of the dark side is overwhelming there, strong enough that it drives even Sith mad. Dark Lord Murbek Gen dwells on the edge of the Dark Heart, studying its power. He alone has managed to withstand the madness. Seek him in the Nightmare Lands. He must know a way for you to defend yourself from the dark power.
Speaking, both the quests lead us to Murbek Gen, my story quest and my last quest.